say your first year is a doddle. We've got 3 essays in 1 term. How harsh is that? Is it hot?
No.
Is it me?
Are you okay? Whoa!
Can I just check your student ID again, please? Check I've got the spelling right. You're definitely registered here. 160 over 100. That is quite high. Had you fainted before?
No. It must just be because I skipped breakfast this morning.
And how are you feeling now?
A bit stupid. I don't even know why that guy brought me here. I probably shouldn't waste any more of your time.
Wait a minute. Are you wearing a corset? Very retro. Have you been combing the charity shops?
Actually, it's a sort of a hand-me-down.
Are you wearing it very tight?
I suppose that's the point of them.
Not if they're so tight that they make you faint. You could just hold on a sec. I can't find Steph Thomas anywhere on the system. Or someone hasn't put her details in correctly.
Have you tried looking under Stephanie, for example?
Could you do that, please?
Hey! You spoken to Jazza? How's the baby?
Yeah, as of 11:30, feeling like a piglet, apparently.
So why the long face?
It's just dinner with Karen.
Oh, come on. Don't be so ungrateful. She didn't have to invite you.
You got to admit, it's a bit of a nightmare. Be alright for someone like you could chat to a cushion.
It's called being sociable.
What am I going to talk about with Rob?
I don't know. Man things. Cars. The game.
The game. I don't even know to what sport that refers. Cars, I like red ones. That's it, the end. It's going to be weird.
Oh, treat it as entertainment. Knowing the Hollins family, it'll definitely be that.
Can't wait.
Come on. You're going for tea, you're not moving in. Relax.
So, you live in Picton. Nice village.
It's lovely. Expensive now, though, compared to when I was little. In the 80s, you could get a cottage for nothing. Now it's all second homes. Got to be loaded to live there.
The 80s? I thought you said you were 20. Not that it matters.
I am a bit older than the other students. Just felt a bit self-conscious about being different. Nobody notices, though, so that's good.
This Picton, does it have a village shop? A post office?
Yeah, it does. And a lovely old pub, the Red Fox.
So, have you made your mind up? Do you stay or do you go? If you want to have a chat, I mean, sometimes talking things through can make it a lot easier.
Come on, Simon. Put us out of our misery.
You must know, surely.
You're right, I'm sorry, of course. It's just, at this moment, my head's a little bit full of Mrs. Beasley's renal biopsy, the implications thereof.
That's why you're the kind of GP we want to hang on to. You'll tell me later.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll wear it a bit looser in future.
Have you heard of white coat syndrome? No. It's where a patient's blood pressure goes up simply because they're in a doctor's surgery. Because they're nervous.
I have found the records and printed them out for you.
Are they entered wrongly?
No, they were not.
It says here that you left university in 2001. After only a year. So, you're not currently a student?
Just enrolling at the moment. I'll be on a course from next year.
It is March now. Do you mean you'll be starting in September?
Well, still. You do look pale, so you need to eat properly and get some rest. Other than that, you're good to go.
Okay.
There is something not right about that woman.
Thank you for your input, Mrs. Tenby. Next patient.
Hi. I hear that you passed your exams.
Yep.
Don't know how you managed that, but with everything you know, going on. I mean, as soon as life gets in the way, I just fall apart so badly. I nearly failed cognitive psychology just because I'd lost my iPod. How shallow's that?
Exams are easy. Tick the boxes. It's the life bit that I find a little challenging. So, tonight will be nice. Have a chat. Probably don't do enough of that.
As long as you don't choke on Mom's food first. We don't bite, well, all except Jack, but he's mostly house trained now, you know. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Colin Thomas.
Oh, good afternoon.
Thank you so much for looking after my daughter.
Oh, it was our pleasure.
Are you all right?
Fine.
Ready to go? Where's the shopping?
I haven't got it yet.
Goodbye and thank you again.
Goodbye.
You go.
What are you doing here?
The cover story, dropping these off from the mill. The truth, I've been thinking about you.
Whoa. Someone is wearing way too much aftershave.
Really?
And you said I didn't have a sense of humour.
And a pound of mince.
You can't give me shepherd's pie.
Why not?
Because you make it with baked beans. They'll think we're trailer trash.
Don't be ridiculous. Heston, what would you give a visiting doctor for his tea?
Nothing but the finest haute cuisine, that's for sure.
What's that?
Pan-fried pigeon breast with roasted vegetables in a red wine reduction as the current favourite. The trick is to serve pink. The pigeon, pink.
I've got a lovely starter. Goat's cheese, fig chutney, fresh watercress. Simple, delicious.
Ooh, lovely.
That's a quick one after work. Drink, that is. You see, you've got no sense of humour.
I'm seeing this at 7. It's in Picton.
Not really my cup of tea.
I wasn't looking for your approval.
Right.
Well, you wouldn't be living there, would you?
Sorry?
You made that perfectly clear.
Okay, look, sorry about
I
yesterday.
don't know what you mean.
Zara.
There's a pub in the village, the Red Fox. Meet me there afterwards.
Sorry, I'm washing my hair.
Can you turn that down, please? I blame their parents. You're tragic. How rare it is to find one of these students with even basic manners.
Surely not.
Well, there was that one girl, Stephanie Thomas. And so was her father. Though there was something...
Who's this?
She came in earlier. She tried to pretend she was 10 years younger, but it turns out she left university years ago. Trying to regain some kind of lost youth or something.
She was not even a student. That is why she was so polite.
Did you recommend her for any sort of psychiatric treatment?
Oh, no need. Someone will find out sooner or later. The bubble will burst and the shock of it will cure her of it. Case closed. More interestingly, she lived in Picton.
Oh, you'll be neighbours.
See you in the Red Fox.
I told you. Did I not tell you? I told you that the wise thing to do, the safe thing to do was to stay away, and yet you kept going back. What must they have thought of you? You'll agree that questions will have surfaced in their minds. It looks strange, they'll have noticed. Is that what you want? Look at me. Is that what all this has been about? sneaking behind my back, then the insistence when discovered on continuing against my wishes.
No.
You want people to know?
No!
Then it stops. It's time to get back to normal. Do you hear me?
Well, thanks for showing me around. I'm going to have a look around the village, I think. See if I can get a feel for the place. Thank you.
You live in my house. You play by my rules.
What's going on? You're supposed to be taking it easy.
Quite.
You're the one who's been on and on at me.
Let's just go back inside.
What are we going to do with those?
It's the only ones they had. That butcher stall is like something out of a slasher movie.
What's that?
I don't even know.
Whoa, what is that smell?
That is sheep's cheese.
You bought cheese from a sheep?
You wanted it from a goat. What's the difference?
Oh, that really does stink, that does. And what are the dead pigeons for?
Oh,
Crying out loud, Imogen.
it's not my fault. You should have done your own dirty work.
Since when is shopping dirty work? How hard can it be? I gave you a list. Oh, well, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. You, get the feathers off those. What? We're going to eat them?
Someone who's been in my surgery this morning showing signs of stress shouldn't be rowing in the street.
Quite so. I'll make some tea, shall I?
I'll do it.
Sorry, Doctor, to present such a poor impression. I gather you uncovered Stephanie's little ruse this afternoon? Hanging around the university, pretending to be a student.
I thought she was looking at courses.
She said that. Unfortunately, it's not true. She goes there for the social life. Isn't that ridiculous?
Stephanie, is that true?
I've told her she's wasting her life. She needs to move on. In fact, that's what we were arguing about out there. Hey, Steph. But I know that words are easy, actions are harder, especially for Stephanie, because she's depressed. Oh, yes, we have a family sadness in that Stephanie's mother died some years ago. We live under the shadow of that. Marigold, my late wife. Stephanie nursed her while she was ill. Her loss affected us deeply, and continues to do so.
We should get Simon to help us. Your mother's always saying that he's a pheasant plucker.
The joke doesn't work with pigeon.
Doesn't it?
Why are we having pigeon?
Because that's what your man likes to eat, apparently. I don't know why we're pandering to him. He's coming round to us. And when in Rome...
Eat that a pizza!
Exactly. Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Sheep cheese?
Ooh.
Seriously?
She's not going to put that out, is she? It smells like feet. Yeah, well, as far as I can gather, it's not about the food anyway. It's more about the conversation.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. General chit-chat, I suppose. But don't mention anything about the surgery.
Football?
Yeah, football.
I wonder what team he supports.
If you're depressed, there are people who can help. You could come by the surgery.
Oh, I don't think we need a doctor to find a cure for Stephanie's depression.
Sorry?
Well, unless you have any pills that can cure laziness. Well, that's where the problem lies. Stephanie gave up university because it was too difficult. And apparently finding a job is too hard too, so she lives at home here with me. And has started going to the university again to enjoy the social facilities without the need for any hard work. Is this true, Steph? Would you not be depressed with such a life? As a doctor, you must have found that work is its own reward.
Stephanie.
Maybe I should get a job. It might have taken something like this to make me realise it. Gross.
It's not gross, Imogen.
That one still has a feather in it, Karen.
Can you at least get on with laying the table, please? Glasses is going to be here in a minute.
I can't believe you put this cheese out. It smells like feet.
Yeah, your feet.
Crying out loud, Imogen!
Imogen!
Oh, Imogen!
No, I haven't got matching wine glasses!
Calm down. We'll use this.
You can't use that. That's a joke. It's your Christmas glass.
Have you got any better ideas?
Well, it's twice the size of everybody else's. Give it to the guest. How rude.
Anyway, everything looks lovely with the spinach or whatever it is. And listen to me. Let's not embarrass the poor lad with any difficult conversation. Imogen, I'm talking to you.
That's right. He's been through a lot. I don't want him getting the 3rd degree from you.
Well, how am I supposed to know what's difficult?
Follow my lead.
Aren't you going to get that?
Me? Oh, dear.
Thank you for your concern, Doctor. We'll be all right.
Everything that was said in there, was that the truth?
Yeah,
And you're okay?
I'm okay. Just time I moved out, that's all. Time I got a grip, I suppose.
Sorry about the smell.
What smell?
It's actually the starter, would you believe?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be absolutely delicious.
Right, well. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Dig in.
I hope you're hungry.
Hope you like cheese from sheep.
Do you know, I'm not sure I've ever...
Whoa. Interesting. Rammed with flavour. Hope they didn't fleece you. You will love it.
So, Simon. Just wondering... what you thought of the property prices in the area.
Why does he want to talk about that?
Because it's interesting. I mean, up or down? That's what the question is these days, isn't it?
Oh, it's a mystery to me. It's really nice.
So, how was it?
Lovely, actually.
Yeah?
Your typical roses round the door chocolate box village.
Except there are a couple of funny chocolates in the box.
What are you talking about?
Apparently it all goes on round here.
Like what?
Like someone killed themselves in the woods a few years ago. Daughter found her hanging.
Well, it's the countryside. What do you expect? Full of dirty dealings and hidden evil, just like on the Archers.
Well, anyway, the woman who hanged herself, Marigold Thomas, I thought she might be related to your mad student from earlier.
Marigold? Are you sure?
Anyway, look, I've been thinking about yesterday, you know, what you said, moving in together. I know I was distracted.
AKA totally disinterested.
Well, I've had a chance to think about it, and I think it's a great idea. So you can forget about your cottage in the country.
Hold on a minute, I'm sorry. Daniel, there's just something Mrs. Temby said. Something's not right.
You were up for it yesterday, Zara?
Why would they both lie? Look after my drink, will you?
Yeah. Zara? Great.
So, right, Jack, clean plates.
Yes.
Did you catch the game at the weekend?
Which game?
The dad?
Horse racing?
No. The football?
Oh, yeah. No. Did you?
No. I'm more of a Wednesday man myself. Who's your team?
Manchester United. Who are...
Canada.
Can anybody else smell burning?
Do you eat a lot of pigeons?
Not really. I'm not sure I'd want to. Why?
Is it a cookie pink, not black?
The flaming timer wrong. I'm so sorry, Simon. What?
No funny remarks, you.
We have got a really good chippy on the corner.
Ooh. Do you know what? I could really go for a battered sausage.
Could you? Imogen. No, that's a good idea. You're the fastest runner. You can do the honours. Let's do that. Who wants what?
Fish and chips, please.
Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah,
Somebody said, share some chips with me.
Chips.
Thank you, darling. Yes? Wait! You have no right to be here.
What's going on?
I found out how your mother died.
That's none of your business.
Is this what it looks like? Why?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
She killed herself because of me.
She drove Marigold to it.
How?
Oh, the rows, the tantrums, Marigold couldn't take it. She took away the love of my life. You can't imagine what it's like. One day you're happy and the next you're so full of grief you feel like... It's a kind of madness. And then you realise the person responsible is living in the same house. I thought I'd never love Stephanie again. But then one evening, I was watching her cooking, and I remembered she's Marigold's flesh and blood. The curve of her neck, the same. The woman I wanted back so desperately, it was she was standing there. A kind of miracle. In that moment, we both realised what we had to do.
I'm so sorry, Simon.
You're kidding, this is great.
Me banging on about a lovely home-cooked meal. It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing? This isn't embarrassing, isn't it? When I was a student, I got invited to a fancy dress dinner party, tarts and tramps. The same weekend I was invited to a posh medical do, the great and the good of the university, black tie, 3 different kinds of fork. And
No, you didn't.
It's a simple mix-up. You know, just as I was a bit late, came crashing through the door to see 40 people in formal dress sitting down and one person...
So what were you, a tart or a tramp?
That I'd leave to your imagination. Interestingly, the college dean was particularly friendly during dinner. I think it was the stockings.
Stephanie, listen to me. What's going on here? Tell me you know it's not right. I know that part of you must think that you're doing the right thing, but please, you cannot possibly blame yourself for your mother taking her own life. Every family argues, and guilt is a natural reaction to the loss of a loved one, but this is not your fault.
How can you know that?
How could you manipulate her like this?
It's what she wants.
It's what you want. Now keep out of it. Stephanie, putting yourself through this is not going to bring your mother back. You need your own life. That's why you keep coming into town, into college, isn't it? That is the right thing. That is the good thing, and you need to do it. But there, not here. You cannot do that here. You need to leave. Now. With me. you seriously telling me you would rather stay here?
You're going nowhere.
Leave me alone.
I'm warning you. You leave here, you don't come back.
Hello, yes. Police, please.
Well, that was a feast. Listen, I better be making tracks first.
You can't go yet. We haven't had a proper chat.
We have.
We've talked about the weather all through dinner. What's the point in that? How are you? In yourself?
Well, actually, I'm still sort of glowing in the warmth of surrogate fatherhood. Last night, I was birthing partner for a patient of mine. After screams that were probably audible in the Himalayas, she gave birth to the most beautiful little baby girl and named her Simone, after her doctor.
Oh, all the stuff that you guys go through. It's moments like that that must make it all worthwhile.
Yes, it does sort of remind you what the job's about, because sometimes you can forget.
So does this mean you've made up your mind about what you're going to do?
Yes, it does. Yeah, I have. Definitely.
You, madam, were not paying due care and attention.
You, sir, had your eyes shut.
Are you going to fight me?
I am having this baby. If you can't be its father...
I'm here, aren't I?
As far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with you or your pregnancy.
No, really, I insist. Here are the keys. Take my car. Oh.
I don't understand. What's that? Oh, no.
A 3-course formal dinner for the students.